Hopefully it worked this time, Max. That was weird. Hello, folks. We're live with Max. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, my goodness. I'm really hoping people can see us, Max, and we didn't do something goofy. Are we good? I don't know, Max. Hopefully someone can comment and tell me if they can see us. We had a little bit of a technical snafu a few minutes ago. Hi, Jocelyn. Hi, Jocelyn. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Sharon. Sharon, I had a little bit of a glitchy with my previous live that I was trying to start. Please tell me that you did not get a tour of the inside of my pocket. Max, I know we've got live starting here. All right, Mom's got her coffee, and yeah, it's a little chilly out here, so it's sweater time. No, you did not get a tour of the inside of my pocket. Oh, good. Yeah, that was just goofy as heck, and we're live now, so hopefully we're good now, right, Max? All right, we're gonna get you Facebookers going. Where's our Facebookers? Yeah, it's a little chilly this morning, so it was hoodie time. And Max did not especially want to wear a hoodie this morning. Yeah, he had his own ideas about that, didn't you, Max? Okay, let's try that. Oh, boy. There we go. All right. And there's our Facebook going live. Yeah, no, it's definitely hoodie time. A little chillier this morning. Yeah, Max actually did not want to wear his hoodie. He was a little bit grouchy. He had an adventure last night. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I should tell you all about Max's adventure. Max went to the Marteloup night market with a special friend of his Auntie S, who's in town. Yeah, she's going to be here for Palooza as well. But yeah, I know she's not on the stream right now because she's doing a little bit of tourism in Calgary, which is so fantastic. But yeah, we had a blast, didn't we, Max? Max tried to upstage the band. It's always a little embarrassing when you upstage the band, eh, Max? What were they called? Cafe Rose. They played music for you. Yeah, you were a little late cheering, and the band decided to introduce you and say that you were that they don't often get upstaged by a bird, but you know, they actually welcome being upstaged by a bird. They love you. So we actually got to go up, and you did a little show, and you did a bit of toe tapping. Yeah, I know. Always part of the adventure. Yes. I'm trying to fix the angle there on YouTube or on Facebook. So yeah, so it's a hoodie season today. Okay, folks, I did bring Iggy's out onto the patio for Max. And if you're joining us, do you want Iggy's? Toss up some hearts if you want Max to eat some Eggies. Okay, Max, I'm going to put this all in here, okay? I'm going to tuck. Oh, boy. John asks if Max likes berries. He sure does. He likes blueberries. Like, oh, boy. Look at that. You got an Eggie cone. Okay, honey. Here, how's that? Okay, we'll shorten that a bit. Can you get the cone now? Go for it. Or you want me to hold it? Yeah, you can hold it, honey, I promise. I promise you can hold it. Yeah, and there's somebody just going out for a walk, and that does not bother you, okay? Hey, come back here. How do you eat? Can you eat with that on? You can. I know it's a long one. Come on, try it. I'm gonna roll this for you, okay? It's gonna do this. Now, well, that did not roll very well, did it? I'm sorry, honey. Let's just tuck that in, just so it's a little shorter, and you've got your full foot for eating. How's that? Try now. Try now. Okay. Oh, Mom, it's so tough. I haven't been wearing a hoodie since last year, and then the hoodie tried to keep my leg down. It did unroll, but Max got the idea that it was okay to lift his leg and push the fabric out of the way. Oh, Max's favorite veggie. Peppers, maybe corn. You like corn? Yeah. Right now he's just after that egg. Oh my goodness. Is that good, honey? Oh, I've got a coffee. You've got your eggy cone. Yeah, eggy cone. You want to tell everybody what happened yesterday when you went to the night market? Did you get a French fry? You got a French fry. Yeah, we're going to have to do a full video about that food truck. You just need one, but oh my goodness, did you ever enjoy that Frenchy fry, didn't you? Oh goodness. We got a super from Tango. Tango, I can't read it from this angle, so I'm going to read it in a minute. You balance there, Max? Grab the phone. I'm going to walk the phone over. I'm going to flip the phone. There we go. Tango says, out on the patio, Max is at you, doing his live with people in view. He says hi to all as he rests on his legs. Now, shush up, Mom, and give me my eggs. Max, did you just drop your cone? Oh, did we say shush up? Oh, well, Max, I'm sorry. When you drop the cone, the eggies are gone. You want another piece of eggie? No cone? If you drop the cone, you have to put it into my hand or a cup. Otherwise, the eggies are gone outside. You drop it outside, it's gone, okay? I'm sorry about that, honey. It's a real tragedy. You just lost your eggies, I know. I know, it's so tough. But you know what, honey? You got a little bit in your foot. Yeah, Max is not super happy about the hoodie when he's eating the eggies, but that's okay. You got some? It's got a hair on it. Yeah. Hello. Good, how about yourself? Sorry? I said good, how about yourself?
Sure, thank you.
Yeah. Oh, he's on the phone talking to somebody. I thought he said, how are you? Oh my goodness, Max. So yeah, thank you so much for that super chat over on YouTube, Tango. Folks, send Tango some love. Say thank you to him for his lovely poem. Send up some hearts. And tell him that we love him. Hi, Tango. Yeah, thank you, Tango and Lori. Oh my goodness. Okay, I see we got comments coming in here from Facebook, folks. I'm gonna flip the camera. There we go. Oh, yes, Helen. Max was having a little bit of a navigation issue with the cone and his hoodie. Hi, Milan. Hi, Heidi. Hi, Bree. We got Joanne here as well, and Angie. Angie's also having eggies. Hello, everybody. It is so exciting to see everybody. So, yeah, we had a blast. We've had quite the adventure, haven't we, Max? Last Sunday, we went to Bragg Creek and Forget-Me-Not Pond and Elbow Falls. I mean, 3 places in one day. What do you think, Max? Does it get any better than that? Do you have any more eggies? No, you ate all of them. Okay. Do you like one of those? No, Mom, it's too much work wearing a hoodie and eating. Oops, sorry, folks. I'm just going to try and fix the angle here for Facebook people. Not quite straight. There, I think that's a little bit better. So, yeah, so we did that on Sunday. And Max's Auntie S joined us. And then last night, we found out there was a night market in Marlow. So we went down to the night market. And what that is, it's a street that's closed off. And it's got live music and food trucks and a bunch of vendor stalls. And it is a party. Right, Max? Quite the party. There's seagulls overhead, buddy. It was quite the party. Yeah, and Max enjoyed himself. Took us a while to get there because it was Marda Loop's down in South Calgary and I'm up in the north. Driving down there, I decided, I'll just take Crowchild down. And then as I pulled out and I started heading down that way, I turned on the radio just in time to have it tell me that there was an accident on southbound Crowchild and to avoid it. And I thought, yeah, no problem. I will take Deerfoot. Should be a quick nip over. Kind of forgot that I didn't have a quickish nip over Deerfoot. Slightly longer, but without an accident. Yeah, Deerfoot's 100 an hour road, so this should be great. It shouldn't take me any time at all to get down there. So I diverted and headed for Deerfoot, pulled onto Deerfoot, and Deerfoot 100 an hour, 80 an hour, 70 an hour, 50 an hour, 40, 30, 20, 10, 2. Okay, I can walk faster than this. Went past a couple of accidents and a lot of construction. What's normally a 4-lane freeway that is 100 kilometers an hour. So what's 100 kilometers an hour? That's 60 miles an hour, I think. Yeah, double nickel's 55, so 100 is 60. Was ground down to walking speed. And oh my goodness, took us forever. And then we had to get a little bit creative, sort of cutting through a couple of areas, and we got there. But yeah, it would have been faster to just take the original route, wouldn't it, Max? Yeah. But yeah, the night market, I figured we'd go down for maybe an hour, right, Max? Maybe an hour, maybe 2. I was hoping to get there earlier. We got there a bit late. And then the music came on and the sun started to set, and Max just had a wonderful, wonderful time. Didn't you have a little party there, Max? Yeah. But it was, the live music. Max really, really enjoyed one band called Cafe Rosa, and he even tried to steal the stage from them. I think he's got some new fans with the musicians. They forgot to dedicate Birds of a Feather to him, but they did call him out. He got to run up to the stage and show off for everybody and make friends. And yeah, so it was just an epic adventure for Max. Such a fun day. And oh yes. Now next weekend's going to be a really big day for Max as well. For those of you in Calgary or area, or those of you who are traveling to Calgary, and we know that we have some very special friends traveling to Calgary. Now, I'm not calling out the names here, but I will say I know Auntie S is coming, and one Auntie S is already here. We've got 2 Auntie S's in town. They're going to be here for Palooza. And we know Angie. Angie's been posting publicly. She's going to be at Palooza. She's from just south of Calgary, so she's not on vacation. She's just driving up. But yes, we've got some really, really special friends coming for you, Max, to visit you, right? Yes. And yeah, we've got Palooza on next weekend. Now, Palooza is Calgary Parrot Club's biggest parrot event of the year. Parrot Palooza is all about parrots. We take over the Highwood Park Community Hall, and we have everybody there. Local celebrities. Gizmo the Grey is going to be there. Max, do you know any other celebrities who's going to be there? Oh, right. Max the Moluccan is going to be there. We've got a table. We're going to have Max merch on sale at the event. But let's see. Let's run down some of our other vendors. Parrot SOS is going to be there. Robin's going to be there talking about all of the wonderful stuff that she does for training birds. Bring your bird training questions. Bring your parrot questions. Chat with her about training. Chat with her about harnesses, chat with her about all things birds. Robin is a wonderful, wonderful lady, one of our friends, and she does wonderful work. Now, Robin is not just somebody who's local who does a bit of parrot training. Robin is world class. She travels all over internationally to give seminars and talks about birds. Frequently Canada and the US, but I mean, she is in demand and she works with people all over the world over Zoom. She's got online courses, all sorts of goodies, right, Max? But yeah, so she's going to be there. And I'm always excited about an opportunity where people can actually meet and chat with somebody because, you don't feel like there's any obligation. You can, sometimes just reaching out to somebody's a little bit hard. For those of you folks on Facebook, make sure you follow the Parrot SOS community group. It's a wonderful place as well. But yeah, so Parrot SOS, Robin is going to be at Palooza. We are going to have Fozzie and friends. So our friend Brian is bringing his flock out. Corky's going to be there. I don't know if Thumper's going to be there. We're going to have some blue and gold macaws. We're going to have a greater Vasa. We're going to have African greys, cakes, obviously Amazons, I've already said that. We're going to have, we might have some parrotlets. We have all sorts of species. We've got a number of vendors. So Max is going to have his vendor table there. If you've already done and paid for a pre-order of a shirt for Palooza, your shirt is here and we will be bringing it to Palooza. We will have some shirts available at Palooza, but very limited sizing, and we expect those to go very, very quickly. But I want to tell you something. If you don't get a shirt at Palooza, we can still get one to you. We'll pull it in. If you come to Palooza in Calgary and we don't have your size of shirt and you purchase at the event, we will do free shipping and get that shirt to you. If you are international, we can do shirts internationally anywhere across the world. We can get one, we can ship it to you. Those are available on our Etsy store. Now, one note about shipping, we may have a few delays on our Etsy store. Canada Post just went on strike again. They didn't like a few moves that the government made in terms of trying to get Canada Post to operate a bit more within their budget. And we've got a whole bunch of people who went on strike. I don't know how long the strike's going to be. They did not give enough notice. They basically decided 10 minutes after a news release went out from the government that they were going on strike. So we might have some delays on our Etsy store, but don't worry. If you're coming to Palooza or if you're in Calgary, you can get anything from our Etsy store at the event. Now, one thing I'm going to tell you about Palooza is when you come to Palooza, if you are looking for something particular in Max merch, we usually don't bring our entire Etsy store because I drive a very small car. We've got lots of goodies in our Etsy store. However, if you want something that you see on our Etsy store and you want to pick it up from Palooza, contact us this week. I'm going to say contact us by the end of the day on Thursday. This way we can make sure that we get it packed up with our Etsy stuff, with our Palooza stuff, and make sure that it comes out with us. So what are we going to have at Palooza? We are going to have necklaces, bracelets. You're saying bracelets? Bracelets? What bracelets? No, we don't have those on Etsy yet. We are releasing them at Palooza. We are going to have those at Palooza. We're going to have necklaces. We are going to have keychains, but only a couple of designs. We are going to have a couple of designs of magnets. Not all of our magnets, but only a couple of designs, right, Max? We're going to downsize a little bit of what we're bringing just to make sure that people get a little bit more of a chance to see something and our table's not quite as cluttered. So we're going to have a few magnets. What else are we bringing? I think we'll bring some cards with us. We mentioned the keychains. We're going to have coasters. Now, limited numbers of coasters. So if you want to guarantee yourself a particular design of something at Palooza, pre-order and pick it up at the event. What happens if you pre-order and you're unable to make it to the event at Palooza? Don't worry, we'll find a way to get it to you. If you're in Calgary, we will figure something out. But make sure if there's a particular design you want, pre-order it, and we will make sure that it is set aside for you. Right, Max? We're going to have our little box of joy at Palooza. Those are the mini scrolls, which are a ton of fun. And we're going to have those available at Palooza. But lots of fun stuff. But most importantly, Max is going to be there. We're going to be chatting with people, opportunities for photos with Max, and other birds as well, right, Max? Now, in terms of vendors, who are the big vendors there? Parrot Trends is going to have a ginormous pop-up store when you walk in the door. Now, just like me, Parrot Trends is not able to bring absolutely everything from her website to the event. She has one very large room for her store, and she can only fit so much in it. She's going to bring her most popular stuff, but if you are looking for something special from Parrot Trends, or you want to make sure she doesn't sell out of something, contact her, place a pre-order. You can pick it up at the event. It's what we usually do, right, Max? We usually do a pre-order with her. But she's going to be there. Who else? Treats for Tweets, and a few other, actually a number of other vendors are going to have assorted parrot-themed goodies. Now, in addition to that, I know, and wait, there's more. We're going to have some of our local rescues down. Mika's Safe House, Mika's Birdhouse from Edmonton is coming down. You can talk to them about adoptable birds. You can shop their store. They've got a variety of wonderful, wonderful merch, both for people and for parrots. I'm not sure what all merch they're bringing down. I did ask them, but I've not heard back from them. But they're going to be bringing down a lot of fun stuff. Our favorite rescue, Greta's, is going to be there. They're coming up from from Lethbridge, the organizers, and they're going to have some of their adoptable birds at the event as well. They've got fosters in Calgary as well, and I think some of their Calgary birds might be coming to display. Now, one important thing about Palooza, there are absolutely no birds for sale at the event. Even from the rescues, you cannot adopt a bird at the event. Birds are not impulse buys, absolutely not. But what you can do is you can meet the rescues, you can talk to them, learn a bit about their adoption processes, meet some of their adoptable birds that they have at the event. They got a lot more birds that are not necessarily at the event, but you can talk to them, learn more about their processes. If you do adopt from a rescue, it's not quite the same as walking into a store, slapping down money and saying, I'll have the pink one. When you adopt from a rescue, the rescue actually works with you and makes sure that you are a good fit for the bird and the bird is a good fit for you. They don't want to place a bird that has problems or hates children or does not get along with other pets with you if you have 6 children, or if you've got a house full of other pets. They're going to match you with a bird that will work really, really well in your household. You'll have an opportunity to get to know the bird a bit before you adopt. They've got a bit of a trial period, so if something does not work out with the adoption, you've got an opportunity to say, this is not working, and the rescue's right there. But they'll also help you. And this is something you don't get when you buy from a store. If you buy from a store, as soon as you walk out the door, you are totally on your own. When you adopt from a rescue, that rescue is there for you. They're going to help you get your bird settled in. They're going to help answer questions. You'll get to chat with whomever has been fostering or working with the bird, and you'll get to know the bird's likes and dislikes. Robin from Parrot SOS helps out with our local rescues as well and helps people settle the birds in, but they will make sure that you have absolutely everything that you need. Right, Max? And then, the goal being that you end up with a lifelong companion and you go into it with your eyes wide open. Occasionally people will say, well, they don't like rescues because they have to fill out questionnaires and they have to qualify. But you know what? It's no different than adopting a child, folks. Adopting a parrot is easier than a child, much cheaper than adopting a child too, but you're going to have a really, really positive experience working with a rescue. It is something cool, but they're going to be there. Birdline is nope. Okay, thank you for not snapping at that wasp, Max. I thought that was going to end poorly. Max, when wasps fly by, you do not snap at them. You stand calmly. You don't scream. You don't snap. You wait for them to fly away. And you stay calm even if I panic, okay? Yeah, I held on to my coffee cup. Today's cup, Oregon. Yeah, this one, everyone knows that I've got a coffee cup collection. This cup came from Oregon and our friend Raising Cane. I've got a cupboard of mugs, and the mugs all have stories behind them. And I love having, just that eclectic, curated collection of mugs. I'm not going to walk out to a store and buy a mug just because. Each mug has a story behind it. Each mug, it's not just a mug, it has meaning. When I'm drinking out of the mug, I think about the person who's given it to me, maybe some of our shared experiences, maybe an event. So the mug's actually, it's not just a mug, it's a story. So yeah, the mugs are very special, right, Max? Our friend Auntie S, who's in town right now, and she's going to be in town for Palooza as well. And why am I not saying her name in full? Because she's on vacation right now. And I want to respect that, just, so she can help protect her home when she's away from home. I know she's got family and friends taking care of it, but, I try not to announce when I'm out of town on the socials myself. I'll announce usually when I get back. Yeah, so I try to accord the same courtesy. And after she's back, that's when we talk. We talk about the full name and everything. Unless she's been completely open about it on social media, and and she's chatting about it, already in social media, and everyone on the channel knows. Then I think we're okay. But I always err on the side of protection. Data protection is always important, right, Max? But more to the point, protect somebody's home when they're not home, right? Oh my goodness, Max. Yeah, you're so soft. But yeah, so she brought us a lovely mug from Germany, and I'm super excited about that. It's got a story, and it's a handmade mug. And yeah, so every mug does have a story. Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, lots of vendors at Palooza. One thing I want to tell everybody about Palooza, if you are planning on coming down to Palooza, it is next Saturday, October the 4th, in Calgary at the Highwood Community Hall. Address is 16 Harlow Avenue. I'm 90% sure that I just remember the street address correctly, but if you type Highwood Community Hall into search, it will pop them up. And that's where the event's being held. So we're renting the hall. Max is likely going to be in a second back room, which has a little bit more space for people to hang out with Max. There's 3 rooms. There's the foyer when you're coming in. That's where Parrot Trends is going to have their big shop popped up. When then you come in, we've got double oval of tables in the main hall, and then we've got another secondary hall. I need to get the signage done for that here this week, just so everybody knows to find us, but we are there. And if you ask anybody at the event, where's Max, they'll be able to point you. Everybody knows Max, right, buddy? Yes. But, I've only touched on the tip of the iceberg of what's happening at Palooza, but I'm super excited. Shireen's going to be there at the chop check, so you can pick up chop or learn about fresh chop from her. Shireen also does nail clipping and bird boarding, so she's there to talk about that. Some of our local bird boarders are going to be there. We know we've got a specialty avian and exotic vet who's going to be there from Calgary Avian and Exotics. A great chance to chat with her and learn a little bit more about really what can a vet do for your bird? What are some of the common things? What do you need to know? If you've got a question about, well, I really don't understand, why can't I use candles? She can talk in depth about avian respiratory systems. If you've got a question about the health of your bird, she'll be able to answer that. And it's a great opportunity, low stress, where you can just sit and chat. I know, like all of us, when I go to the vet, I walk into the vet's clinic, my mind is going 100 miles a minute. The focus is on what's happening right now in the moment. And I think to myself later, geez, I've got this question. Wish I would have had time to ask the vet. You probably do the same thing at the doctor's, right? But this is an opportunity to sit and chat. There's going to be some stuff there for kids. There's stuff there for adults. Every member of the family can enjoy it, right? Yes. Lots and lots of fun. Food and drink, I don't think there's anything there. Although thinking about it, Max, you know what we should ask? We should ask if we can let food trucks know we're going to be there, because maybe a food truck wants to come out. That could be fun. Let's find out about that, okay? I don't know about that. I just dawned on me I should ask. And that's going to be a lot of fun. So I'm just going to catch up on comments. I'm starting off with Facebook. I know Angie's coming. Angie, we are so excited to see you again. Angie and her roommate are driving into Calgary for the day to see Max, to see Gizmo, and everything else that's happening. I think she might do a bit of shopping. Last time she was in town for Palooza was a couple of years ago. Super nice lady. We've got some fun photos with her, some fun memories of meeting her. Yeah, Max. And we're going to have a chance to see her again. I know she went to do a little bit of shopping. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun, isn't it, Max? Yes. Bok Bok Joanne. Yeah, just catching up here on comments on Facebook. If you're just joining us on Facebook, hello. Thank you for joining us. I'm going to catch up on YouTube in a minute. Todd, Max is a really good boy. Michael, we are in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, currently sitting on our patio. Max is 31 years young, and he's been with me for 21 years. So, yeah. Sharon had a computer problem. Yeah, well, actually, Calgary recently lost one of our options for avian vets. And what VCA is no longer, as of last week, and I'm really excited when this turns around, but is no longer taking in exotics. And the reason for that is they still have an exotic vet, and she's a really, really brilliant lady, but they don't have any vet techs who can work with exotics. So that is just devastating for Calgary, right, Max? Because the existing vets that we do have for avians are overflowing. So I'm hoping that they're able to identify some more exotic vet technicians. Great career there, folks. Because they need your help right now. Yeah. Raisin Keen says that she's thinking about starting school for vet tech next year. Oh my goodness. Heather, Coco sounds like a lovely bird. Yes. Hello. All right, Max. I think I just caught up on comments here. Brianna, always a pleasure to see you too. Awesome. I'm going to pop that one back there, and I'm going to pick up our YouTube. If you're joining us on YouTube, welcome. Make sure you give us a like. Make sure you give us a follow. That's better. Make sure you comment. Let us know who you are, where you're joining us from. Just taking off my glasses so I can read comments a little bit better. Sheila, you're right. We do need matching sweatshirts. Wouldn't that be hilarious? Oh my goodness. I'm just going to scroll because I missed so many comments on YouTube. Hi, Black Cat. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Doris, I sat on a wasp was that last year? I think that was last year. Do not recommend. I did that right before a stream too. Max was quite surprised that I could yell louder than he could. He did not think that I could yell that loud. He'd been with me 21 years, and that was a first. Oh, don't fluff like that, honey. It's my coffee over there. I think you just fluffed my coffee, honey. Hi, Shirls. Yes. Jocelyn's working on a bee embroidery jacket. Yeah, we don't mind the bumblebees, but we do mind the wasps. Shirl's Park says her oldest daughter collects mugs as well. Yeah, up here, we don't just have wasps. We have yellow jackets and hornets. And one thing about yellow jackets, they are ornery. They have an attitude, and they will sting you just because. And the hornets are not much better. They are very, very bad-tempered, and they, they'll go after you without even thinking twice about it, right? Yeah, Sheila, this is one of our hoodies. It's a little cooler out today. It's not super cool, but it's hoodie weather. Last night, we probably could have used a hoodie for the last hour that we were out. It wasn't too bad. When I started going right back to the car, that's when I decided it was getting a little cooler. But Max seemed pretty happy. I mean, he has lots of feathers, right, buddy? Yeah. Oh, boy. Well, got a fly on you, honey. Yeah, we'll get the midgie out. Oh, boy. Oh, hang on a minute. I'm going to flip the camera. Max is asking to go do something. Wait. Okay, Max. Go poop. Go poops. Big poops. Aw, thank you, Max. Thank you. Wanted a bit of privacy for that, huh? Yeah, Max definitely needed to go, and he let me know about it, which was so good of him. In the past, sometimes he gets so excited he goes on my shoe. Yeah, last night when we got to the night market, because it took so long to get there with the traffic and the construction and the car accidents that slowed traffic on the way, when we got there, poor Max was cross-eyed, and the second I got him out of the car, I mean, he did not even wait for me to stop moving him. He had his tail up and a splatter on the road. Right, Max? Yeah. Now, we've got some really, really fun video coming of night market. We've got more fun video of Forget-Me-Not Pond, of Elbow Falls, of Bride Creek. Oh my goodness, just so much fun. Who saw, show me, toss up some hearts, let me know by a reaction. Did you see the videos of Forget-Me-Not Pond and Rainbow Falls this week? Or not Rainbow Falls, Elbow Falls this week? If so, let me know in the comments, what was your favorite? Was your favorite Forget-Me-Not Pond, or was it Elbow Falls? If you didn't see them, I want you to make sure you look for them on our channel. Yeah, we posted a number of videos this week. Facebook sometimes doesn't show them to everybody. I've noticed that with YouTube too. Sometimes it'll decide that people don't want to see a video. We did something a little bit different with Forget-Me-Not Pond. We did a wide video. Now, wide videos are a bit of a catch-22. You see a bit more of the landscape, but the algorithm does not like them as much. So, it does not show it to as many people. And even if you're following Max, you might not see it. So it is a bit of a catch-22. Right, Max? Yeah. You are the best. Oh, chirps. Oh, I know, honey. I know. You're doing a little dance. Well, I know it's going to rain today, but not for a little while yet. Okay, buddy? Yes. Now, I wanted to read the rest of those comments. Do you think you could step on my knee? Okay. Oh, I know. That hoodie's just a little on the long side. Oh, you want to turn around. Okay, honey. Oh, no, you are not chewing on that. We've had that discussion before, honey. We do not. We don't chew on this. You want it out of sight, out of mind? Max, I'm going to move it around you, okay? Oh, shoot. There we go. Because it's on this side, so I'm going to move it over here. So it's out of sight, out of mind. So that was just his leash, folks. Out of sight, out of mind. Oh, Max's favorite food today has got to be Eggies. He lost a few Eggies around. Max, did you want one of these? Here. Oh, Mom, I can't eat it. I'm wearing a hoodie. Hey, don't chew on your hoodie. Yeah, this hoodie is just a little bit longer than a few of his other ones. And he says it's hard. It's hard to march in it. Up. Max, come on up. You are looking like you don't quite know what's going on. All right, we're going to pop you this way, okay? There. Yeah, that's better. Boom. Boom. Yeah, he does dress really, really well. He was actually doing some whistle songs last night, which was really neat to see. Something he does not do very often. Someone started whistling at him and he decided to sing. Max, you do not chew on hoodies. Ever. No chewing on the hoodies. If you want to chew, here's a snack. You don't want a snack? Okay. So next week we're actually not going to have a regular live stream because we're going to be at Palooza. I usually do a short pop-up from Palooza, and I never quite know exactly when we're going to do that one. And Palooza tends to get really, really busy. One thing I'll see, if I've got Wi-Fi there, I might do a little bit more. I'm going to bring a tripod, and if there's room, see if I can set up a camera to just sort of hang out at the booth and show everybody what's happening at the booth. A friend of mine's coming down to Palooza, Max's Uncle Kay, who's going to help out. He's going to come early in the morning to help us set up the event. We've got to put out the tables and the chairs, and we've got to set up... Max, you don't chew on that. Ever. Then we've got to set up our table and our event, and I tend to really have hands full, so he's going to help out. I might see if I can send him around on a live stream, just sort of to do the walk around and just show you everything that's happening as we are at the event. There goes a bike. What do you think, Max? Okay, I'm just trying to catch up on comments, and I may have missed some comments. I'm going to go down to the end. Hi, Matthew. Hi, Logan. Hi, Noel. Max, we're not chewing on that. We are not chewing on that. Sheila, I've gotten these ones from Avian Fashions in the States. So, Max. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to flip the camera again. And Max is getting a little bit fictitious. So what I'm going to do... I just shuffled into my shoes when I came out. I'm just going to put them on properly so I don't trip. And I'm going to set up the cameras so I can stand up with Max. Max might want to stand for a little bit. Okay, folks? So I am going to... And this is going to be a little bit easier with one camera than the other. So I'm just going to come all the way up. Whee! Sorry, folks. Bear with me for a minute. All the way up. There we go. There we go, standing. And then I'm sorry, Facebookers. This is a really short tripod, but I'll angle it upwards so you can see Max. So yeah, there we go. Yeah. That's flat, didn't you? But yeah, so Max might want to stand up for a little bit. Sometimes he's just tired sitting down. Can we go for a walk, buddy? Yeah. Now, why don't we go for a walk while we're streaming? For a very simple reason, because when we do so, we lose the connection, and as soon as we lose the connection, we are unable to be on the stream, and it tends to drop the stream. We've got some really, really bad Wi-Fi around here, or not Wi-Fi, cell service around here. Wi-Fi drops as soon as I walk away from the house. Right now, I'm hooked onto my house Wi-Fi, but if I go for a walk, I'm going to lose that. And for my Facebook folks, the device I'm using does not have cell service. I'm using an old phone just for Wi-Fi, so I only have Wi-Fi on that one because I'm streaming off of 2 devices today. Hi, Facebook. Hi, YouTube. Yes, yes. What do you think, Max? Oh, did you have fun last night at the night market? All right, Max, can I get a buck, buck, buck? A buck, a buck, a buck, a buck, buck, buck. You know what? Max is tired today. He had so much fun. Here, do you want this arm? Oh, you want to cuddle? Okay. Ow, what are you doing? That is my hair you just pulled. Brat. You don't get to pull Mama's hair. You do not get to pull Mama's hair. All right, there we go. See, no pulling Mama's hair. You never get to pull Mom's hair because that's a rule. That is a rule. Yeah, no pulling Mama's hair. Yeah, so just hanging out. Max is having a good day. Seems pretty happy right now. A little bit, you know, he's saying, well, why don't we go on another adventure, Mom? Up, 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 up. Up. No? Okay. All right. Well, we'll just give him... Yeah, his hoodie has a fully lined hood. Okay. Up. Up, up. Yeah. Now, it's going to be a busy week getting ready for Palooza. I've got some marketing materials to get ready. I'm going to ask everybody here for some help. When you see me posting about Palooza this week, I want you to like it, comment, and help boost it. This helps more people see the posts. Even if you're not able to make Palooza, give it a heart and say, I wish I was there. Because what's going to happen is Facebook's going to see your interaction and say, oh, we should show this to more people. And that means more people locally can learn about the event. Every year at Palooza, we have people after Palooza saying, oh my gosh, I found out about this. I saw your video after the event. I missed it. And we want to avoid having that happen, folks. So yeah, so just comment, like, and help us promote those videos and post a bit. We think, Max? Are you happy? Are you happy? Can I get a buck, buck, buck? Buck, buck. Buck, buck, buck. No, but Mama Deer can buck. She sure can. Buck, buck, buck. Buck, buck. Buck, buck. Buck, buck. Ultra close up. Yes, yes. Yeah, if you're just joining us, I want to say hello. Welcome to the channel. Max the Moluccan. We're just hanging out outside right now. You know, Calgary is beautiful. The leaves are beginning to turn a little bit. We're seeing some yellows. Still a lot of green leaves, so it's early fall. But I hear that the trees over in Bonus Park are beginning to turn pretty colors. So we should make sure we get out there this fall, Max. Yes, yes, that'll be fun. Oh, you're doing a little dance. Doing a foot tap. Do a little dance. Yeah, you want to go see Cafe Rose again, huh? The music. I heard that there's a night market on tonight, Max. Or not a night market, a light festival. We went to the night market last night. There's so much going on in Calgary. Palooza next weekend. Last night was the last night market of the year. This weekend there is a light festival, and I think that would be fun for you to go to, Max. Do you want to go to the light festival tonight? If you want to, you're going to have to be a really good bird today, and you're going to have to nap all day. Okay? Because it'll be an evening thing, and you're going to have to wear a hoodie tonight. Which hoodie, if he goes out to the night market tonight, which hoodie should he wear? Let me know in the comments. Which hoodie do you think he should wear? Oh. Thanks, Barbara. I don't have any need to say Ben's name. Palooza is not an animal adoption event per se. It is a parrot event. It's an event to shop for your parrot, shop for food, toys, parrot-themed merchandise. It's an opportunity to talk to services and learn more about parrot care and bird ownership with vets, behavior specialists, even people who provide services. People who do things like shop, people who, there's going to be big stores there like Parrot Trends, there's going to be local celebrities, Max the Moluccan's going to be there, Gizmo the Gray's going to be there. I know, Max, it's exciting, isn't it? There's going to be lots of shopping, a lot of different species of birds to meet that are going to be there with their owners, with their forever families, but they're there, that, you know, you can learn a bit more about species. You can say, oh my goodness, I have never seen a greater Vasa parrot before. And you can learn a little bit more about them. You can talk to somebody, you can meet one, it's amazing. You're going to have macaws, we're going to have cakes, we're going to have grays, we're going to have every species of parrot is likely to, you know, that's in Calgary is likely to be there. Your friend Corky's going to be there, buddy. What if Hitchcock's going to be there? Oh, not Hitchcock. My goodness, I'm just doing names today, aren't I? Thumper. I wonder if Thumper's going to be there. Thumper. Yeah, your friend Brian's going to be there. Your friend Tom's going to be there. Max is going to be in heaven. All of his buddies are going to be there. Yeah, it is a big event, though. But there are also opportunities there to talk to some of our local parrot rescues and learn more about what's involved if you want to adopt a bird. You might be able to meet a few of the adoptable birds from the rescues like Greta's Roost. They do not do adoptions on site, but you can kick off a process. You can start a conversation. You can learn a bit from them. One thing about Palooza, and I like to remind everybody about this, and I say this many times, and it's on every post that I make about Palooza for a very good reason, no outside birds are allowed. So no public birds. If you've got a bird, and you do not already have a table or an exhibit at Palooza, your bird is not able to come in. It's a closed bird environment. We've got a lot of birds there already, but it's all that was loud. There are a lot of birds there already, but it's not the event to bring your birds to. We want to limit the chaos. We know the health of all of the birds that are there, and they've all been prearranged. But, you know, bring your family, bring your grandparents, bring your parents, bring yourself, bring your children. I mean, it's a full family event, right, Max? Yes. Yes. Are you having fun? Gonna get a Bok Bok? We haven't gotten a Bok Bok yet. No Bok Boks. You see somebody walking past, buddy? Hello. You are just being so quiet today, buddy. I think Max is ready for a nap. Yeah, you had a late night, didn't you? You got home, you told your brothers all about it. Yeah, friend brought you a bag of treats, a bag of Nutriberries. And I think Max is actually going to like these Nutriberries. They look really interesting. And what is it, pineapple and mango? Yes. And when I brought him out of the car last night, I picked up the bag of Nutriberries, and Max immediately said, "I can carry that for you, Mom." So he carried it into the house, and he looked quite interested in it. So, you know, who knows? Maybe he's going to enjoy them. Right now we've got a bag of, I think it's pumpkin Nutriberries on the go for the flock. They love them. Max is the one, he's never been too interested in a couple of those treats, but he's really interested in his fresh fruit, veggies, and everything. Mango loves Nutriberries, and he also loves veggie foragers. We need to get more veggie foragers for Mango, buddy. We should make sure that Parrot Trends brings some, huh? Yeah. But yeah, no, it's, you know, so it's been a lot of fun hanging out today. I'm going to hop onto Facebook here first and just catch up on last minute comments. Sorry, folks. It takes me a minute sometimes to get caught up here. Angie, message me on that. Hi, Betty and Cynthia. Hi, Rihanna. Thanks, Kirsten. Yes. Oh, Max. Yeah, so excited. Natalie's got a plan to become a veterinarian for aviary animals and vegetables. That's going to be the future. That is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, this one, my Facebook device here, I'm beginning to run out of battery on it, so I'm going to end the Facebook stream here. And I'm going to catch up on the comments on the YouTube stream. Do you have a Bok Bok for Facebook? Bok Bok! Bok Bok! Not right now, Mom. All right. Thank you, Facebook friends. That is so awesome. And I'm just going to bring you over as I end the stream. Yay! There we go, Max. Max, what are you doing? Walk around in a circle. You are a little bit fictitious right now, aren't you? Okay. And that one there is done. Okay, I'm going to move that slightly out of the way. There we go, Max. Now we're going to catch up on YouTube comments. Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, I sort of have to squint at the screen a little bit if it's not bright enough. And the device that I've got the Facebook on was not very bright. Yeah, Max is pretty chill. He takes everything in stride. I mean, he just looks and watches what's going on and says, yeah, okay, I'm fine with it, Mom. I see what's going on. I don't know what they're doing over there. We've got a vehicle with some flashy lights on it, Max. And he just doing a U-turn. Okay, they're doing some construction work over there of some sort. Maybe we'll walk over and find out, Max. Hi, Richard. Yeah, make sure you check out the videos that we posted this morning from the night market. We've got 2 videos of Max interacting with the band Cafe Rose. Max tried to steal a show, yeah. And he got called out on it by the band, who loves birds, which is very thankful. Said they did not mind being upstaged by Max. Max ran up and took front stage and did a little bit of toe tapping and became part of the entertainment. Right, buddy? Yeah, you had fun, didn't you? you enjoyed doing a little bit of a dance, having some live music, seeing Auntie S and Auntie K and Uncle K. Yeah, my goodness. I need more coffee this morning, Max. You just had to fluff into my coffee, huh? You did. Yeah. Max did want to be part of the band. Yeah, they forgot to dedicate a song to him, and I'll let you watch the video to find out what song they should have dedicated to him. Yeah, he had a lot of fun. But I'm going to ask him if he wants to go take a bit of a nap because he is looking a bit tired right now. And yeah, and then we'll see if we can have a little bit more of an adventure tonight. Yes. But if you are in Calgary, make sure you come out to Parrot Palooa next Saturday. It is such an awesome event. Thanks for coming, Black Cat. It's so good to hang out with all of my friends. And I will talk to everybody again next Saturday. We're not going to have our regular stream. We'll do a pop-up if we can. We'll talk to you if you're there in person. But we'll have regular videos. And if we get a chance this week, we'll do a pop-up. But the week is already looking pretty busy. Right, Max? Yeah. All right, Max. You're gonna go nap, and I'm gonna give some quality time to your brothers, okay? Bok Bok, everybody. It is so awesome to hang out with you. Thanks for liking and subscribing and absolutely everything. I'm just going to flip here. Do you want one more Bok, Max? Bok Bok? We've not had a Bok yet today. Okay, folks, how much do you want to bet that Max is going to Bok as soon as I end the stream? That's the way it happens, right, Max? Yeah, so fun to hang out with everybody. But thank you again. Thanks for your likes and comments. Appreciate that you liked the video. Appreciate that you subscribed. We love you all. Big shout out to Raising Cane. Thank you for moderating and helping keep the chat going and helping out the community. We appreciate you, don't we, Max? All right. Bok Bok, everybody. Have a great Saturday. Good job.